one thing I also need to get to the players. The players need to go to the malls. The players need to meet the community, to feel the pain of the fans, to interact with them, to talk to them like, hey, Baba, this is Chiefs. That was us. That was me. Whenever I bump into a fan in a mall, in a cars, I stop. You know what they will tell you? Hey, Baba, this week, please, we are relying on you. So I carry that in my mind, like I'm going inside the field, like, you know what?
Lovers, welcome back to Football Trends. Now, on today's video, I'm going to be giving you what Willard Katsande said about Kaizer Chiefs, especially when it comes to players going to coaching, and also what players need to do in terms of fixing this problem that they have currently at Kaizer Chiefs. Now, obviously, guys, I'm not going to waste any much of your time. Just going to tell you what this was an interview between Kulego, my brother, with Willard Katsande, former Kaizer Chiefs defensive midfielder. Now, according to him, he believes that the Kaizer Chiefs players are now playing for Instagram. They are playing for fame. They're not playing for fans. And obviously, there's a lot he said. But you can hear for yourselves, guys, as I will play the audio clip just now. And obviously, he defended Coach Kevin Johnson, saying that it's not only the coach's job. There are certain boundaries the coach cannot cross in terms of giving you everything you need. It's just a guide. The coach can just guide you, but he cannot go out there and play for himself and show you what he is. But obviously, guys, let's just take a look at what Willard Katsande said. Because what happened at their last game was truly painful, and it was something that, Nami, I don't even know how to comment on it. But let us just take a look at what he said.
The certain decisions in your hands instead of like sometimes it's not about game plan. Sometimes it's about how you want it as a Kaizer Chiefs. Remember, when you're playing for Kaizer Chiefs, you're playing against many opponents. One, you're playing with your supporters who are so demanding, and of which it makes sense because it's a club with a rich history.
Yep.
Then it comes to the management. Management want you to perform, want to win every single game. Third, you perform with an opponent who wants to take your contract. Fourth, you also need to make your family proud. So, as a Kaizer Chiefs supporters, if you are to tick all those boxes in every game, you treat every game with a professional approach.
What would you say about Kevin Johnson so far?
For me, the coach, I wouldn't put the blame on the coach. Trust me, the coach, all he can do is to prepare the team, to dig deep, to get the information. But it goes down to the players who execute the game plan inside of the field. Because I can relate. During our days, we had players who played for World Cup, with players who played for international. Sometimes all we does with the coach from training, sometimes doesn't come good. We regroup as a group, like, guys, you know what? Things are not coming good. Can we get one set play? Can we get one free kick? Then we set up nicely. Then we go and attack. Then you know what, guys? This is not a good day in the office, but the business is done. So it goes down for me as players. Are they having the willingness to fight for the badge? Let alone leave the coach out, because the coach he has a boundary. He can't go over that line to say, let me go play. But the coach can only give you the guideline. So it's great players. They know how to work out of that good plan. Look at Real Madrid. Real Madrid's coach is very flexible. Sometimes things doesn't go according to how he prepared the team. He always confesses in many of his interviews. But those players, they take matters in their hands. So are we having players with the hearts to play for Chiefs? Are we having players who are wanting to play for Instagram? Are we having players who are actually saving millions? Because we can continuously saying, coach this, coach that. For me, I defend the coaches because the coaches, they can only have a limitation, which is giving you and preparing you from Monday to Friday. But when it comes to match day, it's about the players. That's why the players are special. That's why we get to the airport. A lot of people want to take pictures with the players because they know players are important. Even every club, when they're doing their their profiling, when they are doing their preparation in the team, whatever, they know that the main source of the business to go is the players. Players need the good food, the good clothes, clean clothes. They need good sleep. So that's the nature of business of football. So players are important. Players, can you give us something in return? So they need to look at themselves in the dressing room like, you know what? I think I'm the one to blame. I think I can do better. Then from there, they take this game as a lesson to try to change the whole situation from now till the end of the season, because the team has to be more winning so that at least the chairman can be at peace in terms of the finishing position the club is going to finish. Because look, to be honest, we don't have a trophy to play for at the moment. But how we're going to finish the season now is going to set us to a good next season. Because don't tell me that you wait for preseason for us to prepare for next season. This is now for us to say, can we consistently start winning? Can we implement a culture of, say, a never die spirit? This is now until the end of the season to say, you know what, this is where we want to be, and next season is going to be a continuity. That's why exactly I'm saying it's actually painful for me, because I'm one of them. Remember, I play for Chiefs. I don't play for Chiefs anymore, but I'm a Chiefs fan.
Yeah.
You understand? So I'm hurt to know that. Looking at our rivals, how they cruise past their opponent, and if you look at their performances according to those teams, they make sure they treated those games in a professional way, and they managed to do the business, and they knew that. To play this kind of games, the first critical phase of the game, which is first 15 minutes, is very key, and it's going to set us in a good position. You could see for and to execute that in the beginning of the game, and you destabilize the opponent, the so-called small teams, because now they don't know where to go, because when their coaches are preparing them, they are pumping them like, if you can contain these big teams to 20 minutes. The playing level, the playing ground is going to be level. So when now you get into that match and you lose, you concede within those minutes the coach told you, then clearly now you are a kid in the garden, headless chicken running around. Then they smash you even more. So getting back to how Chiefs fans are not happy with it. It also pains me when I engage with them. We're becoming a laughing stock, if I may say, because look. There's nothing. There's nothing this bragging about your team. I feel for them, or I'm part and parcel of them, that the players have to come to the party. The players have to help the millions going into because they're going into they will be in the hospitals, they will be in the trains, they will be at the school, they will be in the parliament. All those lots of people, they are chief supporters. They are hiding. They are not taking out the pride. Their ego is being insulted. So engaging with them is painful to hear what they say. They say, "Oh, Mr. Katsande, this, Mr. They also making me part and parcel of the team to say, you guys, you need to do better. So it pains. It's not a joke anymore. It's something which is also eating us up. Like, oh, legend, your team is lost. It's even if you don't watch the game, the results is gonna haunt you. Like, oh, this thing happened to your team. So it's not nice to see our fans crying in that manner. But the words of wisdom to our fans from Chiefs side, I would say, stick to your team. I understand it's a frustrating period whereby things are not going well accordingly. But this is the time where everybody is needed to join hands to actually pull the team away from the situation we are in at the moment. It only happens when we move forward together, and we just going to the stadium singing for them. One day we'll turn out the corner, and one day the fans, the players also gonna hear our cry. The fans. That's why I say, as players, one thing I also need to get to the players. The players need to go to the malls. The players need to meet the community, to feel the pain of the fans, to interact with them, to talk to them like, hey, Baba, this is Chiefs. That was us. That was me. Whenever I bump into a fan in a mall, in a cars, I stop. You know what they will tell you? Hey, Baba, this week, please, we are relying on you. So I carry that in my mind, like I go inside the field, like, you know what? That kid told me, like, you know what, we count on you. That's why, you know what, we're not going to go down.